Hello, everybody. This is another video from the Jesus test. My name is Gertrude. In this video, I wanted to show you how to make a circled animation around your video. Let's say you're making a tutorial video that you want like a circle around your video on top of the video that you are showing the others, like this one. Okay, so I decided to make this video because I know a lot of people are wondering. I was wondering too until I got to know this. So come with me as I start this tutorial with you. I'll be going on my laptop, or I'll be using my laptop, and I'll be using DaVinci Resolve for this video. Maybe I might use other editing softwares in the future, but today I'm using DaVinci Resolve for this. So we're not wasting much of your time. Let's go. Before then, I've made a video about how to download DaVinci Resolve. If this video is helpful for you and you want to download DaVinci Resolve so you can do this too, I have a video about it, like it's here. I'll be putting the link here or in the description below, so you can go there and download DaVinci Resolve so you can also do what I'm doing right now. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into today's video. So on my laptop right now, I'll grab the video that I want to put on this video, like this one. This is the video that I want to put on top of it. Okay, so let me just grab the side, and I don't want the side to show in the video, so I'll just crop it like this. Now the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to sync the two videos, right? So you just select all of them, you right click, and then you click on auto align clips. Okay, you click on auto align clips, and then you just hit on sync like this. You've already synced it. Now after syncing it, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to just click on effects, go to open effects. Now you go to transform, so we tap transform here, and then I think this is it. You just drag it and drop it on your video like this. You just drag it and drop it on the video. The next thing you're going to do is you will click on image adjustment. So that's this down there. You pull this bar down and you're going to find it here. You click on it. Now edge softness and edge rounding, you're going to click on edge or rounding rather. So you drag it so it's 1 to the fullest. Now so when you look at this right now, this is edge softness, and if you click on it, you know you are softening the edge, and this is not what we want right now. So after clicking on edge rounding and dragging to 1, the next thing that we are going to do is that we want a border around it, right? We want a border around it, the colored border around the circled video. So the next thing that you're going to do is you click on effect, like effect here. You grab fusion composition, so you grab it like this, come place it on top of your video to where you want this thing to end, right? So let's say this is where I want the video. So you see it's actually here. So let's say this is where I want it to end. This is where I want it to end. Now so you click on this fusion composition, you right click on it, and you click on open in fusion, right? Open in fusion page. You click on it, and then you're going to click on effects at this top here. You're going to click on effects. So click on effects. Now have you seen this arrow here? You just click on that arrow, and then you're going to choose shapes. You come down here, shapes here, shape is here. You click on shape. Now you look for S ellipse. Here it's here. You click on it, and this is it. It will come down here. So after clicking on S ellipse, you click on S render. That's the second thing. You click on S render. Automatically it's supposed to be joined by a yellow line here, but if there's no line joining them, you can manually join them. Like you grab the green output of the SLX and drag it to the yellow input of the S render. Okay, so now I've joined them manually. Now, so I'm going to join this two. You click on the yellow and gray output of the S render, and then you join it to the yellow input of the media out one. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to click on SLX1. So I'll click on it like this. Now I'll come to this inspector. You see inspector, here is the inspector. You click on inspector. You want to check the box for solid. Here I'll just uncheck the box. Now I'm going to drag this border width here to what I prefer. I normally prefer 0.019. I think that one is okay, or 0.2 or something. So yeah, 19 is okay for me. Now go to style to change the color. Maybe you don't want it to be white, you want it to be a different color. You click on style, you see color here, you click on it and you choose the color. I'm a blue girl, so I like to choose blue for my outline. Here's the blue. It's cool, right? So I'll click on blue, and then now if you want any color mixing or anything too, you can use this colors styles here to mix colors, and so that you make it the color that you want. Now we are done with this. You go back to our edit page. Now going back to our edit page, you see there's a problem here, right? You see the outline is rather inside, and then the circled video is, I mean, it's a bit bigger, so you make it smaller. The next what you're going to do is you're going to click on the video that you just made it a circle, and you go to effect here, and then you're going to zoom it in or out. Zoom it in. I think it's okay, right? So make it like this. Now come back to this place, and you see the video has been shifted to a different side. Is it the left or right? Well, it depends on you. It has been shifted to a different side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it go to this side a bit, so that, and if I want to zoom out too, I can zoom out a bit. But I think this is okay for me, so I will zoom it like this. I think this one is okay, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a bit smaller, but you know, I have to make these two things work together. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to select both of them, like what I'm seeing right now. I'm going to select both of them, and then I'll right click and I'll click on new compound clip. Yeah, so that you just click on create. That'll make those two work together. You know, they've meshed together. So after meshing them together, when I move it, all of them are going to move. So I'm going to reduce the size a bit. Yes, and then I'll put it at a place that I want. I think I want it at the top there. That looks cool, right? Yeah, I'll put it at the top there. So let's see. Okay, so let me just put it here. Okay, so that's okay for me. If you want to do any other cool stuff to wait, maybe you want to make the circled video to pop out a little more, you can just go to open effects. You want to add drop shadow to it, right? So go to open effects, click on the search bar, and then you look for it. You type drop shadow. You just copy it, just drag and drop like this on it, and then this is the inspector of the drop shadow. Increase the strength, increase the shadow or anything. First of all, let's change the color, else you're not gonna see it. So I'm changing it to white now. So you change the drop distance, you change the, maybe you want to blur it a bit, maybe you want to, anything that you want to do, you can change the angle, the shadow or anything. You can change a lot of stuff. So if you don't want anything like that, so you can leave it the way as it is. Now I hope you're able to understand this tutorial very well. I hope you're able to get it very well. If there is any question, you can comment it down below, and I'll be glad to make a video about it. I'll be glad to answer you. My name is Gertrude, and this is the Three Sisters. If this helped you, please do want to subscribe to my channel, and and like, comment. Let's grow this channel together. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time.